from here, you're going to go ahead and download the app. Once you download the app, you use the same email and password that you just created to log in. And this is the very first screen that you're going to see. So this is a brand new account, nothing in here yet. Across the bottom, I call that the main menu. So whenever we're talking about the main menu, that's your cards. So those are the cards that you've built for yourself, marketing things that you do. Your activity, that's going to be anything that's going on in your Shuffle account. So you can go and sort by and see different activity. Your contacts are just like your phone contacts, but they're your Shuffle contacts. And we'll talk about those at the end of this training. Basically, adding someone to your Shuffle contacts, it allows you to add them to your phone contacts, double dip, and you're good to go. So I always start with Shuffle. Chatter and more, we'll get to those in another training. These are the 3 areas that we're going to work on tonight, though, is cards, contacts, and sharing. So let's start with cards, because the first thing you need is something to send to someone, right? So we're going to create a very quick, I call this a mobile-friendly business card. It's a easy card to send to somebody about you, and it's going to be able to contain a photo, a video, links to your social media, links to your website, anything that you want to be able to share with someone, okay? So from this page, you're going to go ahead and click on the plus sign. And the first thing you're going to do is choose a template. We do have a standard business card template that you can choose from that's already laid out, that you can use that initial template, but there's also other choices across the bottom. So the nice thing about these templates that you can choose one, and then you can go back and choose another one. So you don't have to rebuild the card. If you want to just change the layout, you can simply go back and change the layout. So we'll show you what that looks like. So the first thing you do is just decide, do I want video on top, a picture on top? Do I like the round profile, the square profile? Completely up to you. And again, totally editable. So we're going to choose this one. It's one of my favorites. I don't know why, I just like this one. And from here, if I want to, you can see across the bottom, it says templates and colors. If I want to personalize this, I can go over to the colors, and I can choose either one of the standard colors here at the bottom, which would then change my name and my links to a different color. Or I could click on more and actually enter a hex code or manipulate myself what color I want to use. So then I hit done, and you'll see that it's changed my name and my button colors. Okay, so that's the first thing. So I can put a little bit of my branding color in there if I want to. So then I want to continue top right, and I can start building my business card. The nice thing about Shuffle is you can work out your profile. So if you create a profile in your Shuffle app, it will use that information every time you make a card. So you can put your headshot or a nice picture in there, put in your phone, your email, all that good stuff. And then you never have to do that again. So you can just do it one time and then use it each time. So we'll go ahead and say yes. And it's going to fill in a little bit of information for me. So now we're going to go from top to bottom and talk about the different elements in this card. The first thing is you can see the template. That's what we talked about a second ago. If I choose the box for template 8, I go back to where I started, and I can choose a different template at any time, even after I've saved the card. So we're going to select that again. We're going to go to the next box, and that's card name. The important thing to know about card name is only you see it. It's so that because you have 10 cards in Shuffle, up to 10 cards to use, you can name the cards different things, and you'll know what someone is looking at when you send it to them. So for example, you may have a card that's the About Me card. And that's just your generic, basic, about you business card. But then maybe you have a different business. So maybe you have multiple businesses, maybe you have different products or different services that you offer. So this allows you to create individual cards talking about all those individual offerings. So this one will make an About Me, and we'll make one, I kind of have it set up to do my networking group. So polka dot. About Me card polka dots. Okay, so this is what I would share with somebody about my networking group. So then a photo. This This always makes me laugh. This is the hardest part for anyone. They're like, oh, I don't have a good photo that I like on my phone. And I'm like, well, then you could just take one, right? So you can add a photo and you can choose from your camera roll, from your photo library, or just take a live picture if you want to. So I do have one saved. We'll go to my camera roll. We'll grab that one and we'll stick it in there. Okay. Now, all we do is we literally plug and play through the rest of this card. Name, email, phone. Do you want to have text messaging come in or not? If you have Facebook Messenger URL, you can have someone have your Facebook Messenger. You can put a chatter box on here where somebody can actually live chat with you on through your business card. If you've had somebody or you know how to build a Facebook bot, you can actually put your Facebook bot information on here. If you have, say you have an office phone and a mobile phone, and you want to have another phone number on there, you can add that. Skype, WhatsApp, Line ID, Voxer, all the different ways that somebody can connect with you. You just stick the information in there and it will create the button for you. If you don't put anything in a box, the button doesn't appear and you don't have to worry about somebody clicking on something that they can't get to. So we're going to just come down here. We'll do company name. Polka dots. Okay, so I'm a managing director. Okay, address is really important to me. I always make sure people know this. If you put an address in here, it's going to drop the map pin on your card. So if you're a home-based business and you would not like people showing up at your front door, do not put an address in there. You can, if you want to, put a city. So I could just put like Dallas, Texas, and it would drop a very generic map in there if I wanted that. But this is really for your brick and mortar, or for like if you're having an event, you want to put the event address in there. Okay, so we're not going to put an address. Logo. Here's my cheat sheet for logos. It's very simple. If I want to add a logo and I don't have it yet, all I do is I go over to Safari. I find the website for what it is I'm making a card for. I make that as big as my phone. I take a screenshot. I just create this little picture. This is a really simple way. Then I hit done. I save it to my photos. I go back over to shuffle and I add that picture that I just took. Ta-da! Logo is entered, right? So I didn't have to go find a file or anything. The about section, this is your paragraph. So if you have information that you want to talk about, you can actually copy paste these off of the web if you have a website already. A lot of times I'll just go in here again and copy and paste into the about section. Oops, didn't copy it. Let's see if this works. It works on the computer. It may not work on the phone. So, okay, well, so I'll just say, it is our mission to connect the world's most amazing women to do life and business together. We'll just make it simple. You can put your about section in there. You can use talk to text if you want to. You can type it in if you want to. But then that's going to be your little about paragraph. Now, here comes all the social media. I did pull this up. Let's see if this worked so you guys could see. So if I go to my page for polka dots, all I have to do is grab the link. So you would do this under any one of your Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, wherever you're at. Just go to the page and find the copy page link. And then that's what you want to drop in here. Okay. So you can do that for each one of those. Again, if you don't have that certain social media, just don't put anything in the link and no button will appear. Website links, you just click on it, add the website. The button title could be the website itself. It could be visit my webpage, whatever you want it to be. And then the website link, you actually just put in the website. You can also copy paste these. And then you add it. And again, so then I can grab a video from YouTube, a Vimeo from video from Vimeo, grab those links, drop them in here. Let me just show you what this looks like once you add it. Super simple. And once you do this one time, it gets very repetitive. Second time, third time, fourth time, it gets quicker and quicker and quicker. So I've got my logo, my picture, who I am, what I do, how to connect with me, my website, and my Facebook. Finish.